What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones here with another review on a James Bond film on Her Majesty Secret Service. This movie came out in 1969. It is the sixth um, James Bond movie in the series. Um, this is the first without Sean Connery. Uh, Starred George Lansby, who was a model with no prior acting credits. You can kind of tell um, in the way he acted in this movie. He did a little bit different take than Sean Connery's James Bond, but I believe it fit um, this movie. During the filming, Lasby announced that he will play James Bond only once, and then that brings back Sean Connery for one more stint as James Bond in Diamonds Are Forever. This film also starred Telly Savalas as Blofeld. Most everybody knows him from playing Kojak in a TV series. Um, his take on Blofeld was pretty well received. I think he carried the movie. As Blofeld, he was planning to hold the world ransom by threatening to render all food, plants, and livestock infertile through the actions of a group of brainwashed females. Only James Bond, George Lansby's James Bond, falls in love and eventually marries Diana Rigg's character, Contessa Teresa D. I'm not even going to mess that last name up. But also with the film was directly debuted for Peter R. Hunt, who has served as the film editor and the second unit director in previous films and series. It would be his only Bond film as a director, which wasn't the greatest movie. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. Hunt, along with producers Broccoli and Salzburg, decided to produce a more realistic film that would follow the novel closely. It was shot in Switzerland, England, and Portugal from October 1968 to May 69, so quite a few months. Although a cinema release was not as lucrative as predecessor, You Only Live Twice, on Her Majesty's circuit was still one of the top performing films of the year. Critical reviews upon release were mixed. The film's reputation has improved greatly over time and is now regarded one of the strong entries in the series, as well as one of the most faithful adaptations of Fleming's novel. I said this movie came out in December of 1969. His running time is about an hour and 42 minutes, so 2 hours and about 22 minutes. The budget for this movie was only $7 million, and it made $82 million in total box office. So it made his money back and then some. So compare that to how things are now. Basically, this story begins James Bond sees a woman drowning or trying to commit suicide, which he later finds out that's Contessa Teresa, basically Tracy, invites Bond to her hotel room to thank him, but Bond arrives. He is attacked by an unidentified man, which in return is Teresa's father's henchman, which her father is trying to get her settled down with someone. But Bond has other plans because he's trying to go after Blofeld, but MI6 is not letting him pursue because they think he is too close to the target. Anyways, Bond takes a leave of absence from MI6. Leave of absence. Teresa's father helps him, but only with if Bond courts his daughter. That then leads Bond to infiltrating Blofeld's Switzerland hideaway as under disguise as a a College of Arms geologist, uh, Sir Hilary Bra, who Blofeld was trying to get his heritage so he could act like he's becoming straight to the world. But my whole thing when Bond meets Blofeld in the other movies, Blofeld know who Bond is, especially in the last one. You only live twice, seen that in person, so I don't understand how he didn't know who Bond was and kill him there. That's one of the crazy parts in the movie. He eventually found out that he is James Bond. Um, then there's like these cool chase scenes on the mountainsides of in Switzerland, going down the slopes. Bond ends up in a village trying to escape Blofeld's henchmen. Teresa finds him, and they go on this another cool action scene with the car, and it's like this ice roller derby scene, which was pretty cool. Um, but the movie basically is a love story, which is kind of out of character for a James Bond movie, and I guess it fits the novel. I never read this book particularly. Anyways, Bond and Teresa escape, and then their Blofeld's men catch up to them. They split up, and then Teresa's captured, taken back to Blofeld's hideaway, and then Bond and his father come to the rescue. Um, they blow up Blofeld's hideaway. Blofeld escapes down a bobsled scene where Bond is chasing after him, behind him, pursuing him. Eventually, Blofeld gets caught in a tree branch. Bond um, doesn't capture him, but Blofeld gets stuck in a tree branch, and then the movie almost ends with Bond and Teresa getting engaged, getting married, and then Blofeld and one of his henchmen drive by and shoot at Bond and then kills Tracy. It was to me, it was a decent movie. I gave it about a 6.5. Like I said, for his only movie as Bond, it was decent compared to other actors. But you can tell he's a model in some of these pictures. Um, but yeah, this is it's not your typical James Bond movie or how the role everybody thought or thinks of James Bond. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. But yeah, again, with most James Bond movies, the scenery, the attention to detail to the clothing designs. The women are beautiful as always. The girls that Blofeld had as a trying to take over the world, they were very attractive. But it's a good movie. I mean, it's a decent movie. It's not one of my favorites. It's a long movie, so it gets drawn out. Like it's an action love story, I guess. But if you like my content, hit the like button, comment, let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed.